Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Hammer. Today is Wednesday, November 5th. Oh boy, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons here. Today's Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. I, of course, am Hammer, founder of Originator Success, Grab and Go Social, and Rate Sensei. You can check those out on the web. Remember, you can join me live each and every weekday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Broadcasted to you on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on the replay, just give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know that you were here. Remember, you can go ahead and use this QR code to get signed up for a reminder text when I go live, which is important on days like today because I'm actually going to keep this one really short. I got my son Zach here helping me. We're moving stuff up into the barn, clearing out the other office, and he's got to be out of here in a few minutes. So I'm just going to keep this one real brief. Plus, there's really not a lot to talk about today anyway. I'll show you the trick for using these QR codes in your photos. Someone said that they were having a trouble with that. You can do it in your photos. You have to press and hold the QR code, and then it'll come up with the thing. I'll shoot a video and I'll show you guys. So anyway, if you're here this morning, say good morning, Brandy, Michael, Scott Brown, Mike Brown, Amy Blauser, Amber Moser, Nicole Semerad, good morning. Ron Siegel says today is National Donut Day. I will tell you, we have a Barber's Orchard by us. They make the best apple cider donuts. Awesome apple cider donuts. Ron Siegel says apple fritter donut for him. Let me know what your favorite donut down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and jump into what's going on the data this morning. We'll get that out of the way real quick. So let's see, Presentify. There we are. All right. So taking a look here, we are currently down a couple of basis points, 101.05. Basically, we're flat. Bonds are flat, really not moving anything. Rate sheets today going to be about the same as what we've seen the last day or two. So remember, we had our best rates right here ahead of the Fed meeting. After the Fed meeting, initial jump got worse the next day. We saw a slight improvement, and we've kind of settled in right around the 6 3/8 mark. And we're right there today. I mean, we're basically mortgage-backed securities, thankfully, have held above this red line, the 50-day moving average. That has been a very strong technical support level, thank goodness. Over here on the 10-year Treasury yield side, we have to watch because that one continues to fight. So the 50-day moving average is 4.09. Right now, the 10-year is at 4.11. Remember, this is the opposite of mortgage-backed securities. So over here, down is bad. That's red. Over here, up is red because this is yield, not pricing. So what we're hoping to see happen is we're hoping to see this 10-year Treasury yield number drop today, get back below 4.10. This morning, you could see right here in the data, this is where we've got the ADP report. ADP data came in. It was a little bit better than expected. I think there were 43,000. Let me double check the number there. I think it was 43. So 42,000 jobs created versus 25,000 forecast. However, it was minus 32,000 the previous month. So 42,000, like Matt Graham says here, 42,000 may feel like a little payroll, but it's definitely better than what we had the month before. And it's the only game in town. This is really the only data that we have. In about 20 minutes, we're going to get some ISM data. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is it ISM manufacturing or non-manufacturing? Let's take a look. So we're going to get the ISM activity PMI. So yeah, this is non-manufacturing services, ISM services. So we're getting the ISM services data around 10 a.m. Not likely. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. Let me pull this over here. So not likely to be a big deal, but it could bump things around a little bit just as pricing's coming out. But we're still not likely to see much of a move at all. I'm definitely still in a lock bias where I'd be locking anything that's closing the next couple of weeks. Possibly anything in the next 30 days. We got Thanksgiving. Otherwise, there's really not a lot going on. We still have no move, and we want to watch this because it's kind of a precursor. We have no move in expectation for a December rate cut. It's right. It's been right about 70%. That's where it was yesterday. You can see here. Let me pull this chart a little. Oops. Let me pull this chart over a little. There you go. So you can see that over the last week, this is the week, the W here. This is yesterday. This is today. We've been right around that 70% mark. So haven't really seen a move. If we see this start to drop lower, that means it's going to pressure pricing. If we see this move higher, that means pricing would improve. As far as everything else, I mean, right now you've got everything in the in the headlines. It's all about the different campaigns and really those are local elections. You got Virginia, you got New Jersey. Mainstream media trying to kind of pull this into what it could mean for the midterms next year. But the only thing that has anything to do with the midterms next year is California's Proposition 50, because they're gerrymandering and they're moving their voting zones again. So that's a whole ugly thing. And again, both parties do it. It's frustrating. It's kind of broken. So really not much else to go into today. You're not likely to see rates move much. Not much we have to worry about. It's certainly not going to see an end to the shutdown today. However, we are starting to see some headlines like this. Lawmakers see hope for ending record-setting shutdown. Frustrated Trump again demands Republicans end the Senate filibuster. Hopefully they don't do that. That would be a bad move to bypass Democrats to reopen the government. Again, I don't want to get into those of you that hero worship the guy, but he just wants to push his agenda, his thing. He's not thinking down the road. The filibuster, ending a filibuster, there's a reason they have a filibuster rule, and ending it would be bad. Also today, you're going to have the tariff arguments in front of the Supreme Court. I don't think that's going to affect rates at all. These elections not affecting rates at all. None of this having any real effect on rates. So keep that all going on. And anyway, y'all tell us, today was National Donut Day. So tell us, what is your favorite donut? I'll take a look in the comments. I'm going to go finish carrying stuff up. I got to get my son out of here. He's been very patient. So thanks, y'all. Have a fantastic day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.